Well, let's get in the game. This, uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Technical difficulties. I see. Achoo. I'm having a hell of a time. Oh, I do this every time there's an update. OBS had an update, and I wait till the last minute to come on the live stream, not knowing there's an update. And then, of course, you got to reauthorize everything. What a pain. Tim Lee's in the house. Hey, Jonathan. So I'm trying to get started here. I've had a bad day today. Nothing terrible. Just, you know how things just don't go right some days. This is one of those. And it isn't, it's a lot more than just the game and the stream having to be updated and more than that. Hi, Andy. Family stuff and that kind of thing. My son bought a new laptop about 3 months ago, and Acer, and he spent $1,200 on it, and it won't start. So we called the company. They said, yeah, there's a limited warranty on it. You got to mail it in. So we went to UPS. We mailed it in. We packed it very well and bought insurance on it and sent it in. When it got there, it was damaged. And they said there's $700 worth of damage to it that they'd have to repair before they even figure out why it wasn't working in the first place. And we said, well, wait a minute. We had insurance on it. So they sent pictures of the package into UPS, and UPS says, well, it looks like it was damaged, that it wasn't our fault. And so we're not sure if they're going to even honor the insurance that we bought. What a pain. Anyway, that's the way my day's been going. So let's get on with this. I'm going to show you what I was working on a little bit this morning. I did get this Bruck that I used to use, and I'm getting chips from it. Should have probably been using it all along, but I got a problem. And here's the problem as soon as I get to... Oh, God. Too much equipment. This thing here, let's take it over to the next field. Oh, out there. Okay. So, if you remember, there was a great big area over here that was solid trees. And I started working on it. How's Andy doing? Tim asks how I'm doing. I'm doing fine outside of some issues we're working on with computers. I hope everybody else is doing fine. Your PS4 is packed in? Oh, great. Just in time to get a PS5. I just wonder if they didn't put a chip in the PS4s that as soon as a date comes out, they can push a button and make them blow up. So you have to buy a new one. Okay, now, this tree is floating, and I can't cut it down with that Bruck. But I'm going to see if I can cut it down with this thing, if I can get this thing raised up high enough. It dropped the stump. Oh no, it dropped the stump. What about the tree? It's dropping the stump. Look at that. I don't think I can go any higher. Well, maybe I can. Andy doing okay? Andy says he's doing okay. This is weird. Well, if I can get that up high enough, I shouldn't have any trouble with it. Oh, for crying out loud. All right, let me back it up. Let me see if I can get out with my chainsaw and cut it down. Wait a minute. I saw something there. There. Whoa! It fell on me. Oh, this game. Graphics card was the same or more expensive than the new consoles. Yeah. Did you buy it, Scorpion? I haven't talked to you for a week. All right, I'm going to go get the Bruck and see if I can do something with that stump. Oh, Lord. Might have to use a ramp. I don't have a ramp. I used to have ramps when I was FS15, FS17. I used to use ramps. I haven't used one since then. It's a floater. Yeah. Can't you usually flush floaters? You have to flush them 2 or 3 times because they keep floating. That's just gross, I know. All right, let's see if we can do this with this Bruck. The Bruck should be taking the stump out, but... There! That got it. Now let's see if I can take the stump. All right, it took the stump that was in the ground. Let me raise it up. No, no go. All right, this is weird. Oh, you should have bought it last week, eh? I can't remember which one you were getting, though. Was it the 2070? Or the 2050? Sorry. I can't remember anything anymore. I can. Just depends. Alright, I don't know what to do here. Well, that's part of it. Come on, get it all. Get it. There we go. We got it. Oh my God. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, anyway, you can tell if you look at the ground, the patchy ground like that, all of this was forest, this whole area. And I got most of it done. So let's get back to Brook. We'll finish this off. Brook is kind of interesting. Let me show you. 2070 Super for the win 3. Man, good job, Scorp. Have you got it installed or did you just buy it? I hope everything works in the PC you got. That'd be a problem. Oh, why is it doing that? It hasn't done that before. Right, that's just the stump it's working on. There, it took the tree. Right now, you're probably wondering why chips aren't floating into the trailer. Um, there's two parts to this. The brook itself holds quite a bit, and the trailer is full, but the two of them are not full. So right now, I'm loading up the brook because the trailer's already full. Won't get it till Friday at the earliest. Length is my main issue. Yeah, well, hey, worst case scenario, you might have to get a new case. But hey, compare the price to a case and a graphics card, there's no comparison. Cases are pretty cheap. I know you can spend a lot on cases, but you don't have to. Depends on how fancy you want to get. Just coat a hole in the back of the case or the front of the case, just in case. Well, I apologize for last Thursday. I completely forgot about my doctor appointment in Portland. So that's an all-day deal. And in actuality, they got me in fairly early, and I was actually home before 1 o'clock. Problem is, it's an eye appointment, and it's an annual retinal appointment. Because I'm diabetic, I have to do that every year. They're looking for blood in my vessels of my eye, in my retina. Because if that happens, diabetics go blind. Now, a lot of people don't worry too much, except for I've already had bleeding in my eye. I've had that happen. I had a blood vessel break, and it was real close to a very dangerous area. And so they were watching me about every 2 or 3 months for about a year and a half. And it got better, and my body just absorbed the blood. But so now they're watching it every year, so it could be pretty serious. But I've been taking care of things, so I keep my blood sugars where they're supposed to be and that kind of thing. Hey Ben, how you doing? Jonathan says he has to do the same thing once a year. Well, the problem was, as I was saying, I was home just in time to do the live stream at 1 o'clock, but I couldn't see a dang thing. They really, for this kind of thing, they really dilate your eyes. And on top of that, I volunteered for a study for the next several years. There's doctors that are doing some kind of study, and it takes extra dilating stuff. So instead of recovering in an hour or two, it takes me almost half a day to get my eyesight back after getting dilated like that, where I, can see something. So I wasn't feeling well, let's put it that way. I couldn't have done the live stream. I couldn't see my computer. It would have been miserable, so I didn't do it, even though I was actually home. Apologize for that. And then I've been playing Red Dead Online for a couple weeks now, and I've been having so much fun at it. I didn't do a live stream. I even wanted to do a live stream of Red Dead, didn't do it. Oh, hey, my everything's full here. All right, let's go empty brook. Yeah, it's a bad thing, but the problem with diabetes, I mean, I don't know if they still consider it the same. They probably do. It used to be when you were diagnosed with diabetes, they would say, "Oh, you just got a death sentence." And the reason they say that is diabetes affects the small blood vessels. Okay, the your body is fed oxygen through large veins and arteries, but there are very very teeny tiny blood vessels that go out to your fingertips. They're they're what your eyes are made of, your heart, you know, your all your organs have teeny tiny blood vessels in them, and that's what diabetes does. It affects the blood vessels and it makes them brittle, and that's why people have trouble with their eyes and stuff. That's why people with diabetes have trouble with their fingers getting numb, their toes getting numb. On occasions, they've lost their feet over diabetes, and that's why it affects everything because of that. So, okay, we'll get to emptying this. I'll show you what we're doing now. See what's happening there? The brook has its own storage, and as the trailer's being emptied, the brook is trying to fill it up again. What's Bend up to? All cool in Slovakia. Still have job in China, Saudi, and Vietnam, but I cannot travel. No flights and paperwork with visas, and governor said scared to let anybody in and out. Yeah, it's terrible. Just keeping your head above water. What, are you becoming a gigolo? Well, I feel for you, Ben. It's awful. The world's just gone to hell in the handbasket. All right, now as this empties, the brook keeps filling it up. And then I have to empty it again. Well, I'm thinking about you. I hope you can figure something out. It was fun. I almost said it was funny. It's not funny. Um, I was watching a YouTube thing last night about things that have happened to people, and there was a guy that was in an airport, and something happened that he lost his passport, or they took it away from him, or something happened, and his country wouldn't do anything about it. And he ended up having to live in the airport. And he lived in the airport for 17 years. Until such time as he started having health problems. And then somebody had to take him in. So I think there was a nursing home or something that took him in. But man, 17 years living in an airport. You should Google it. It's pretty interesting. It's actually pretty damn scary. And it's amazing that some country didn't feel for this poor guy and tried to do something, you know. Yeah, that's a lot of wood chips. I should have probably been using the brook all along because I'm getting money. Did you see? I got quite a bit of money for it, for the wood chips. Look at all those trees I've cut down, man. Oh, I need to get started here. Let's do this. I'm doing oats for Jonathan. Jonathan wanted oats. I'm doing oats, by golly. Now notice, see that field next to us there? I bought that. It's pretty clear, except for that one batch of trees there. And then look, it's pretty clear beneath there too. So if I can buy these fields down here, I got another big field right here. But I don't want to do that right now. I got stuff to do. People to see, places to go, that kind of thing. Oh, that's right, Ben. That's right. I did see part of that in the YouTube thing. It was a movie made and Tom Hanks played in. I never saw it. I never saw that movie. What the hell just happened? Hey, Ginger's in the house. Hi, Alan. Andy Allen's here. Uh-oh. Scorpion's power just blinked. That could be bad. Yeah, I did, Jonathan. I was pounding buttons. That's what I do. I'm a button stomper. I guess they call them button mashers, but yeah, I'm one of those. All right, what's he doing? All right, I can't mess with him. Let's go. Oh, I need to get this guy moving because the sheep are full again. And no, I didn't get a chance to work on it. It's because I don't really play farming anymore. I'm busy having too much fun playing other games. And I really, you guys, I haven't seen him today. Hacking YouTubers again. I've got a Discord, but I don't like to run it while I'm recording this stuff because I can't control what people say. And I try to run a family-friendly game, so if everybody's MFing and stuff, I can't control it. So I don't do that. But yeah, I've got a Discord. I've got about 5 or 6 Discord accounts. All right, so what's happening here now? Large pallets, that should work. There we go. Hey, Galt, how are you doing? How's Dennis today? Thank you. I appreciate it. You know I do. So, you're on Twitch today, huh? So's Alan. Alan, they got rid of Mixer. I can't use Mixer anymore. It went away. I haven't played Elite Dangerous for about a month and a half. I was thinking about logging in today, but I have I make sure that any updates are being done. Glad to hear you're doing well, sir. It's the same as this one, Ben. Rudeman 53. Everything I do is Rudeman 53. That's the easiest thing to do. Uh, my mixer was Rudeman 53. Twitch is. YouTube was. Twitter was. I got rid of all that social media. I don't like it. It's toxic and disturbing. All of that stuff. Too many damn crazy people out there. I don't need to listen to them on Twitter. Facebook, I know I have a lot of family and friends that still do Facebook, and I can understand why they still do family pictures and things like that. For me, I just can't stand all the recipes and the cat pictures, the cat with clothes pictures, and everybody's politics on there, and Facebook themselves have disclosed my private information too many times, and they keep saying, "Oh, we're sorry, it was an accident." Bull, you sold it. They even went on into Congress and admitted that they were doing stuff like that. So I got rid of that Facebook as well. I've seen too many family and friends lose family and friends. Well, you can't lose your family. They're your family. But you can certainly have family that won't talk to you because they get on and they say stupid things on Facebook. And then they wonder, my daughter's one of them. She'll put something up on Facebook. She's had probably 15 or 20 different Facebook accounts because she'll go on Facebook when she's in a mood and she'll say something regrettable and not only piss her friends off, she'll piss her family off, and they all get after her. And then the first thing she says, well, how in the hell did they find out about that? It's because you posted it all over for the world to see. It's just, I don't know. Don't get me started on a rant about social media. I think social media, at one time I thought cell phones were going to be the bane of the world. They're going to be the death of the earth. And then they made social media something for the people with cell phones to do. It's terrible. Just my opinion. I know that so many people out there say that they just can't live without it. There's only a couple things you can't live without. Food and water's two of them. It says I don't have access to this land. Oh, I was headed back. Sorry, this isn't my land. I was heading back to my land. Oh, thank you, Dennis. I appreciate it. Gold here is Dennis from YouTube. Dennis Gold. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happened. It was like, they had Ninja come over to Mixer from Twitch, and I swear to God, he couldn't have done that without Microsoft paying him a bunch of money. Why would he? He was the number one person on Twitch, and to give that up completely to move to Mixer, Microsoft had to pay him a ton of money to do it. And then all of a sudden, Mixer's gone. What happened? Why can't I get that stump? That's weird. All right, I'm gonna have to get the other one to get that stump. This is weird because generally the Brook does a better job at the stumps than the other one does. I'll tell you what happens with the stumps though. Sometimes you just have to be at a certain angle. So I think if I change angles, it'll come right up. That's what I think. Um, yeah, full disclosure, a lot. When I start a new farm, I generally give myself about $5 million. And the reason I do is because I don't like the equipment that they give you. I also don't like the fact that you only start with one field because if I'm in a live stream or this map was kind of an exception. I started this map from scratch, and I have started other ones from scratch before, but you're kind of in it for the long run if you do that. So a lot of times a new map will come out and people have already played it. So by the time I get it, they're kind of tired of, oh, I've been playing that one for 3 months, and so they don't necessarily want to watch me start the map and struggle until I get a little bit of money put aside. And so I'll give myself a head start. Generally, it's about 5 million. I'll sell all the equipment that's on the map, buy my own equipment, and buy a couple pieces of land. That's generally all the preparation I do. And if I don't use the whole 5 million, then what I'll do is, like, let's say I only use 3 of the 5 million, I'll take the other 2 million out and just leave myself with like $100,000. Because generally that's what you get. You get a bunch of equipment that they want you to use and about $100,000. But it would take me, if I'm doing videos, I'm only doing half-hour to 45-minute video. It would take me a month to get caught up to where everybody else is at. So I just give myself a jump. Not to start with, generally, no. Depends on the size of the map. If I'm using a European map, for example, you know how small they are. I'll use very small equipment. I don't start off with Big Ben or Big Bud and trailers that'll hold 1 million. And that's why I have like seeders. If you look at the planters that I've got, I try to make sure I have all different sizes. Where's the planters? There. I try to make sure I have all different sizes. I've got the DB60, which is small, the DB90, which is a little bit bigger, it's a medium size, and then the John Deere DB120, which is the very big one that I'm using. And I'll start off with the smaller equipment until I come to a field that's big enough to justify having a giant piece of equipment like that. Okay, I'm going to use this smaller planter here and use the big one on that big field. Okay, this one's fine. It doesn't need lime and it doesn't need plowing, so I can just go with this. All right, now where's the big one? Uh-oh. Where's the big cedar? I think I was using Big Bud with the big cedar. And I think the big cedar's up close to that big field. Now that I've got that cleared, oh, I need to plow it. Oh, I need to plow it. I need to plow. I need to plow. I need to plow. Oh, who in the hell put that there? I'll blame it on the farm wife. She's the one who does all the stuff around the farm. Directional pippers? I have never played a mobile game. Uh-oh, directional pippers. I'm not sure if I understand what that is. I've shown them. I'm not quite sure if I know. Pipers, pippers. You're talking about the GPS? If I'm using GPS? Okay, hang on. I think you're talking about GPS. Let me get down here and I'll show you. All right, so I'm going to plow this field, but I'm not going to do it manually because I can't drive in a straight line very far. I don't have the patience to strictly stay in a straight line. I start wandering. Oh, there's a squirrel over there. Let's go over there and take a look. Okay. Let me set this up and you tell me if this is what you're talking about. Okay, so I'm getting ready to plow this field. I've already plowed a border around it. And so I'm going to turn on the GPS here. Right there, and then we're going to set it for the plow. That's the 24-meter plow, and that's going to set these lines up like that, and then I'm going to turn it on, and let's see, I need to drop the plow like that. Okay, now it's following those lines. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, yeah, this is the global positioning. Okay, now what was the original question? I have seen recently on FS20 that there are these directional. Are these automatic or manual? As I'm looking into buying the new version. Well, once you set them, they're automatic. You have to adjust them. You have to make adjustments. For example, let's say, oh Jesus, look what I just did. I just made an owie on the side of my field there. Like if I wanted to switch directions, you'll notice that they're going uh, 90 degrees off for me. So you have to adjust those manually, and I'm using hotkeys to do it. So there's a combination of keys you use to do this. Now I do Alt End, and it flips them around, but look, they're not set up on the tractor. See that middle line right there is to the right of the tractor, so I need to adjust that as well and put it in the center of the tractor because that's the line I'm going to be following. Once I do that, I can turn it on and I can travel. Yeah, it was a better program. The GPS in the FS17, like right now, I have to turn it off and reset it every time I get to the end of the field. In FS17, you could tell it to turn on the end of the field, and it would automatically turn and go back the other way in the right, in the right way, that it didn't leave a part that wasn't plowed. So, Scorpion, have you still got the OneDrive address for 17? Oh, you're at work. Never mind. I'll have to do it. I can send it to you. I can actually send you the program, Ben. I still have all my mods for FS17 on a OneDrive. Yeah, that works too, Scorpion. Scorpion, go to Mod Hub US. Make sure that you're in FS17. On the right-hand side of the page, there should be a drop-down menu that says FS15, FS17, FS19. Make sure you open up FS17, and that'll give you all FS17 mods. Yeah, well, the thing of it is, the one that I've gotten OneDrive is probably old. It's probably been updated since then. Know what I mean? Now, see, when I get to the end of the field, I have to turn off the GPS, get it lined up again, and then turn it back on. In the one in FS17, you could tell it to either turn right or left, set it, and then it would continue to turn. When you got to the end, it would automatically turn. I didn't have to steer it or anything. It would automatically go like this, line itself back up again, and take off without me having to do anything. Hey, Wild Gunner, do you need sleep? Sleep's really important. I don't blame you for that. I do appreciate you popping in and saying hello. That really makes me feel good. And yeah, you need your sleep. And thank you for saying hi to us. I appreciate it. No, it doesn't. Ben, you actually physically have to be driving the rig yourself. Although you can put cruise control on so you don't have to hold the accelerator down. So you can hit your 3 key, and that puts you in cruise control, and you can just sit back and let it go. Especially in 17, where when it got to the end of the field, it automatically turned and came back. It would keep doing that until you're done with the field. So you wouldn't have to do anything but just sit there and watch it work. Watch out for the snake. Craig's here. He's got a snake in his boot. All right, Wild Gunner. You have a good evening. Thanks again for stopping by. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. You as well, sir. Andy Allen's here. He's on Twitch. I need something on my throat. Pardon me while I get the soup du jour. Mmm. Oh, man. That's good. I've been drinking a lot less soda lately. So it's better. It's better if you don't use it for a while. Missed a spot over there, I see. I left a bush. A snake in their toilet? Oh. I've heard of such things. See, and I know that sewer rats will come up through your toilet into your house. I've had it happen to people before. And of course, the first thing you think of is, oh my God, what if I was sitting on the toilet and they came up and brushed their nose on my butt? Wouldn't that freak you out? What you have to remember is the pipe, a sewer pipe, is pretty much empty. And they can crawl up them or swim up them. And the only part that has water in it is the gooseneck, really, on sinks and stuff. Are you out of here, Ben? Thanks for stopping by, sir. I hope things work out for you, work-wise. Uh-oh. There's a stump there. Didn't seem to interfere with anything. Over. Always over. Why? Because it's easier to grab hold of. Does there have to be a why? That's just like you shake hands with your right hand. Why? And somebody said it's because people used to shake their hands or used to wipe their butts with their left hand or something, and so they didn't want to shake with their right hand or with their left hand. I have no idea. Night, Ben. I got equipment on the field. Lucas, how are you? Lucas says hello. Ciao, Bella. Ciao, Ben. Take care, buddy. Do you guys remember Wayne Brittain? You know, I'm not really sure how he pronounces his name. I should ask him. It's either uh, Wayne Brittain or Wayne Brittain. It looks like it's spelled Brittain. I'll have to ask him next time I talk to him. He's been watching me since 2013, as a lot of you have, and he's the one I'm playing Red Dead Redemption online with, and we've been having a hoot. It's been a lot of fun. He's got a posse called the Old Geezers, and they're just a hoot. Or they could be a hootenanny. No problem, Lucas. No problem at all. You're doing pretty good. You're actually speaking better English than I do. I always say I speak American. I don't speak very good English. But hey, you're doing fine. Jonathan doesn't have a toilet roll holder. Well, they're not necessary. They're just convenient, I suppose. All right, so I'm gonna get this thing lined up again. I kind of got off my mark here. There we go. We'll get her back. This English is my friend. Okay. Hey, no, you're doing pretty good. Trauma Medic, how are you? I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think there were some farming games before, but I didn't start till FS Farm Sims 13. That's when I started. And I had no idea there was any other kind of farming. I'd never played a farming game before. Although I do enjoy simulation games. Mostly it was Flight Sim. It's probably one of the first Sims that I bought. And I liked that. I liked The Sims. I was playing The Sims. And then I started playing The Sims online, and that got to be kind of crazy. People started doing a bunch of cyber and stuff like that. I didn't even know what cyber was until I started playing that game. Get this piece of equipment off the field. You know what I should do? I should set it over here, maybe, by the animals. See, I bought 34 here, so we need to work on that. I'll put that over there and then get back to Big Bud. Big Bud. Big Bud. Big Bad Bud. Hey, look, I've got $3 million burning a hole in my pocket up there. I can start buying all this property, but look how big this field is going to be. This is a whopper. Now, I can't go any farther that way. There's another stump. There's another stump. Geez, they're all over the place. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna not know where those are if I don't do something about that. The French are my friends. Yeah, I've had several people from France that subscribe to my channel. It just amazes me. When I first started, I remember the first time I even actually looked. Uh, I had only a couple hundred subscribers at the time, and I went to the analytics, and it showed me that I had people watching my farming videos in 96 different countries. And I went and told my wife, I said, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable. This is amazing. You know, that there's people from that many countries watching my videos." I just thought it was unbelievable. All right, got that one. There's the other one. Oh, there it is. There's a French girl at your work. Does she kill people like you do? Speaks 3 languages. Oh, heck no, Craig. I got to find that other stump, though. Is that it over there? It was a very, very, very small piece. Can't even see what that is. I don't think. Oh, that was a stump. Did you see that? And there's another one. Yeah, we have to clarify that Scorpion doesn't kill people. He works for a finance company that handles their money when they are determined to be room temperature. Now, if I missed any others, I'll just have to watch for them because I didn't see any more. But there may be more along the way over here as I'm plowing. I'll see them. Fabi's from Austria. Hello, ich bin aus Österreich. I am terrible. I couldn't speak. I can barely speak English. Well, as a matter of fact, like I said, I don't speak English. I speak American because I'll listen to English people speaking sometimes and think, what are they saying? Well, hello from Austria. Thanks for being here. Um, I watch a gal videos that is from Ostrich, from Austria. I think she's from Austria. Um, Her name is Survival with Lily. She does survival videos, and she does archery and things like that, and builds survival bug out camps and stuff like that. Do I speak American well? Well, it just depends. Jared, how are you? Words are hard. They are. Especially words like steel and rock and granite, things like that. Did you see what I did there? Shauna says he's English. You know, it's good to be something, really. The way the world's going now, I don't know. There's a lot of nasty things going on. It's just, I don't know what to think. I was thinking about building some hot houses in my backyard. I live in an area where we don't get to grow very much because we don't have very decent weather. We've only had several days this summer that went over 70 degrees. 70 degrees is what we can consider room temperature. And we've only had a handful of days this summer. Same with last summer that ever got up over 70 degrees. And our growing times here are very small because it's too cool to grow anything. Oh, I just hit something. I just hit something. What the heck did I hit? Because I don't see anything. There it is. Right there. There's a stump. Our growing seasons, because it's so cool here. Like at night, we've had a couple nights this summer that got down in the 40s. And that's Fahrenheit, of course. But is that the... I thought I could run... Is that the floating one? No, it isn't. I didn't even see that one. So I was thinking about building some greenhouses in the backyard and growing tomatoes and potatoes and beans and carrots and onions and tomatoes. I'm afraid that we're not going to be getting groceries in stores where all these cities are having trouble, like Portland and Seattle and Los Angeles and places like that. The truckers aren't going to be allowed to take stuff into those states because they're riding. There's been a couple of truck drivers that have gotten pulled off the road, hauled out of their trucks, and beaten so that people can steal the stuff from them. Well, there's going to come a point where the trucking industry is going to say, look, where are you wanting to deliver? And they'll say, L.A. Sorry, we're not going to insure you to do that. The insurance is going to be too high because the chances are you're going to get beaten up and your goods are going to get stolen. So we're not going to insure your goods or your truck in those states. And so the truckers are going to stop going to states that are having trouble like that. That means they're not going to get food. They're not going to get toilet paper. They're not going to get goods. People don't realize how much stuff is trucked into their cities. And they need to think about stopping those damn riots, or nobody's going to be able to live in the cities. Everybody's moving out of them. I'm glad I don't live in the city. I've never been a city person. Oh, I'm making some fields here, Fabi, and then I'm going to plant them. So right now I'm plowing all this stuff. You know what I should have probably cut the grass before I did this, but it's too late now, isn't it? Well, you should go into karate. They break boards like that all the time. Oh, I was watching something that this guy was doing karate on this TV show, and he was being interviewed, and he was breaking boards and stuff, and he was breaking boards with his hand, and the guy that was interviewing him had a microphone in his hand. He said, "That's just amazing. You broke 3 big boards with just your hand." He says, "Yes, and next I'm going to break them with my head." And the guy said, "Oh my God, and I know those boards are just hard as rocks, aren't they?" And the guy with the microphone reaches over and just with his open hand, he just goes down to feel the boards, and they break in half and fall down. They were already sawed in half. And this karate guy was like, oh my God, what did you just do? You must be a superhuman strength or something to have done that. It was just so phony. Made me just laugh my butt off. All right, I'm watching for stumps. I think I got them all. Well, there weren't any trees in this area. The trees were over there, so I should be okay. And I'm already almost ready to start planting. Jonathan wants more oats, so I'm going to plant oats. Well, it's a beautiful day to be farming. Sugar beets? Oh, God, no. Although sugar beets aren't as bad as potatoes. The problem with planting, and this, look at the size of this field. It would take me 5 or 6 live streams to plant potatoes. Sugar beets are not quite as bad, but the seeder will only hold so many potatoes, and oh God, it would empty. The seeder would empty in 5 minutes. So, where is Bill? I haven't seen Bill in quite a while. He was on my Discord a couple days ago. Well, I guess actually it was last week. And he came in to say hello. I know he's been busy. He bought a house in Spain. You guys heard that, right? And I asked him if he was going to move to Spain. He said, hell no. So I guess it's just like a vacation home, maybe. Yeah, it was last week sometime. I was on Discord and he popped in to say hello. And he wanted to tell me that that Big Hoss is his health is poor. I knew it. I knew he was having health issues, but I know, yeah, his health has kind of been not too good lately. All right, I don't think I need my plow over here. Let me turn the GPS off. I need to find some time to get over and talk with Big Hoss. I don't know what he's calling himself now. I can't keep up with it. Southern Outlaw, I think. And he's changed his Discord again. Well, he changed the picture anyway. All right, let's just leave this right here. We're going to take Big Bud, and I'm going to grab that cedar over there. That is... Uh-oh. What? Wait a minute. This has oats on it. Okay, good. Let me put my speed boots on. And then, what the heck? I don't remember doing that. I thought I was seeding down. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. Yeah. I got it. Okay. I need to buy this property up here just so I can cut these trees back a little bit. All right, let's finish this field up here. You blame the keyboard. What kind of keyboard did you get? You got a mechanical one? You say you got a new one. I like mechanical keyboards. I know that they're clickety clackety, but they're so much more accurate. Yeah, I do too, and I don't mind. I don't mind the clickety clack, but mine's a gaming one, and it's a Corsair, and I love it. I wish I'd have bought the more expensive one. The more expensive one, well, mine has light. The keys light up, and you can adjust the lighting on it, but mine doesn't change colors. The the one that I didn't buy that I thought about, I just didn't want to spend the money at the time. Um, you can set the colors and it'll change the key colors. The lights behind the keys and stuff you can change. The RGBs, I guess they call them. I'm not real big on RGBs and stuff. Like I've got my computer's got some in it, but I never look at my computer when it's running, so it doesn't really do anything for me. Oh, did I already do this? Oh, I already did this. Holy smokes. How much of this did I do? I did this one. This one needs plowing, but it's already got oats on it. Okay, here's one that needs to be done. Oh wait, this is the big field. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's get a tractor up here. It's time to do something with this. Oh, my room is dark all the time. As a matter of fact, at night, there's the only light I've got in here is what's coming from the monitors. The lamps and lights will put a glare on monitors and things. I don't like that. All right, I'm going to use this thing. What is this anyway? Oh, it's a Valtra. Okay, I thought this was a different tractor. It's a Viagra. That's what I call it. Woohoo! That's why I left that rock in there. Oh boy, that was close. I left that rock there for a reason. Miss Nelson's in the house. Hello, Miss Nelson. How are you? You taking care of yourself? All right, we're going to set ourselves up a course play route for this big monster field here. So, let's see, I need to put this guy right about there. And then, you know what? All right. Sorry, I changed my mind. This is going to be fine. Okay, back it up right about there. All right. Now, let's see. If we do... You know what? I think I've already done this with that tractor. Let me see if I did. Did I do that with this tractor? I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I already did it with this one, I think. But let's find out. Okay, I want to get rid of that, so let's get rid of that. And let's see. Yeah, right about there, I guess. And let's turn that off. Did I or did I not set up a course? I guess I can select anything I want, can I? I can do that. And then let's put it in the middle. Yeah, it's not going to do it. All right. Well, okay, I can do this. I don't need the GPS. We'll do it without GPS. All right, we're going to start a course here and start recording. And I just have to pretend that I can go in a straight line. Later, Jared. Thanks for stopping in. I'll talk with you some other time. Have a good day. Take care of yourself, sir. Oh, shoot. That's why I wanted to use the GPS. It'll be fine. It'll work. Southern ladies in the house. Hey, Southern. How you doing? I hope you're well. So I'm going to make a course play route on this big, huge field that I just created. And then we're going to seed it and use that course play route to do it. Oh God, don't hit a tree. Don't hit a tree. Don't hit that tree. I need to buy that property and get rid of those trees. I'm doing great. All right, make the corner here. This doesn't have to be completely accurate. We're just giving Horseplay the general shape of the field and the size. It doesn't have to be too accurate. This is a pretty good sized field. This is the biggest field I've got now. We're halfway done. Halfway done. Yeah, this is the border of the map here, so I need to be a little bit more careful about getting too far over. my fingers getting tired holding the accelerator down. Whoa, stay off. Don't get off the road. It'll be fine. So I still haven't got a chance to get that candelabra map going yet. I know that's not the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. I called it cantaloupe for a while. I haven't had a good cantaloupe in a while. They're good. They were good this year, but I don't know. Are we past cantaloupe season? So they got the Snyder cut of Justice League's going to be out, and it's only on HBO Max. They want $15 a month for that. Good Lord. All right, I'm going to call this temp 27 large. All right, so now you wonder, why did I call it 27? Because I don't know what else to call it. If we look at the map, this whole field starts. Oh, I should have called it 28, not instead of 27. All right, so I goofed up. I shouldn't have called it 27. It starts at 28. It's got 29, 30, 38, 39, 40, 48, 49, 50, 58, 59, 60. So I'm calling it 20. I'm going to change it to 28 large instead of 27 large. But that's okay. It's just a temp. So that's why I did that. But now, if we get our cedar over here. Where's that big cedar? This is a small one. I think I was pulling it with big bud. There it is, way down there. Way down yonder. Call it Bob. I could call it Bob. I could actually call it Bob. I could name them. This is Bob. This is Fred. Actually, this one would be Jim because it's long and skinny. Always, whenever I think of somebody named Jim, I think of a tall, lanky guy. Now, that doesn't really work in my family because my brother Jim, he's shorter than I am, and I'm not very tall. All right, now this isn't completely full, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. Jack, Jill, Cassandra. Jack, Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. What was Jill's problem? All right, so here's what we do. Since that's a temporary, I can come in here and start off with 27 plus, I'm going to get rid of. 28 harvest, I'm going to get rid of. 28 seed, I'm going to have to get rid of. 28 straw to silo, I can keep. 27 large now has to become. Let's see, if I put that on there, I think I can resave it as 28 temp 28 large, or I could have called it Bob. I'm going to leave the temp like that. Let's see if we can now use that. 28 large now is what I've got. I should be able to dump that, but I'm not going to right at the moment. Okay, so that's the start. Now we need to go out here, and we're going to wait a minute. Okay, so let's see. Type fertilizer and seed. We're going to go that. 28 large. Back out of that. Right there with what we got. Course generation. Currently loaded course is 28 large. Vehicle position, we don't care about any of that. We're just going to leave all of that alone. 36 meter is fine. We're going to do... This is a big field. Let's just do 2 headlands. And we're going to do counterclockwise and generate the course and give it a few minutes. It's a big field. It's going to take a minute to generate this course. There we go. Finished Lucifer. They were that good that you watched them like that, huh? Jim is 5'9" and stocky. Or is 5'9" in his stockings. That's alright, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna save it as seed. No. Field 28. Seed. $36 meters. That way, if I decide to use the smaller one, seeder, or a different seeder, we'll have to make a different course. All right, so now that should be ready to go. Let's see how we do. If everything went well, they named a virus after Ron. Poor Ron. Okay, and we still have oats. We're going to come up here and drive the course. And we should be set. See if we can kick this up a little bit. 23 instead of 12 works for me. Okay. We're off to see the wizard. What was I doing here? I must have been just loading this stuff. Jill's just a sheep, a follower. Clean up on all 5. Are your kids back in school? I asked before, I know. I think they are. Our kids haven't started back up again. They're not going to start up until after Labor Day, normally. And they're going to go into the holidays doing online stuff. They're not going to actually physically go to school. And things are getting scary on that front too, because there's a bunch of schools that are making parents sign a document that says they won't interfere with what they're being taught online. They don't want the parents to see what they're teaching them online. That's got to make you a little nervous, doesn't it? Alright, so where in the heck am I? That's the side. Where's the hacienda? Hacienda is up that way. They're virtually schooling. Yeah, they're virtually not learning anything is what they're virtually doing. Okay, so if I buy this property and this property, and especially, yeah, especially this one, 45 and maybe 44, and I already own 34. When did I buy that? All right, so let's buy some property. I got money now, so let's see. We're gonna buy this plot right here. That one, let's buy, and this one. We might as well buy that one, but I'm waiting for a second here. I don't know why. No particular reason. And let's buy that one. Man, I'm going to own this whole map pretty soon. I'm waiting on these just for the time being. Let's just wait on that one. Okay, so let's get what was I using? Wait. Wait a minute. Didn't I have a field over here needed to be... No, I didn't. This guy's done. Yeah, this guy's done. Let's get him off the field. Now I gotta get my starter plow that I've been using for boundaries. Scotland's back in school. Yeah, I don't know about the smaller schools, but I think some of the big city schools, they're afraid that the parents are going to see what they're teaching them. And by teaching, I mean brainwashing. All right, what tractor should I use? I used a deer, and we'll go get our plow. My animals are probably starving to death, but I didn't want to mess with them today. So, I was telling you guys earlier that I've been playing Red Dead Redemption Online with Wayne Brittain. I need to ask him how he pronounces his name. He might pronounce it Britain, but it looks like it's Brittain spelled like... I need to ask him. I hate messing up people's names. Where's my plow? I think it's over here. Anyway, Wayne is a helicopter pilot. And he works on oil rigs and stuff, and his company flies people to and from the oil rigs. They do other things as well. They do other kinds of helicopter flights and stuff. But that's one of the things they do. And what is going on here? All right. So he's a helicopter pilot, and he works 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off when he works. So we're playing this weekend, actually the end of the week, and he gets notified of those 2 hurricanes that are coming in. Now, he lives in Texas, but he works out of Louisiana. And then they fly all the workers out to the oil rigs back and forth and stuff, supplies, things, whatever they have to do. And he heard about the double hurricanes coming in, and so he was probably going to have to go back to work a little bit early in case they needed evacuating and stuff. I'm sure they do. Maya, how are you? I'm sure they do, Jonathan. But I don't think they're going to starve to death. You know, I fed them quite a little bit and watered them in the last live stream, so I think they're going to be fine. If you look at the time clock's set to 1. That's real time. So it's literally the same day for the animals as it was. So they're going to be fine. Okay, so now I own this property here, and I'm not going to necessarily take these trees out right at the moment. These trees right here. Eventually I will, but I'm not right at the moment. So, because that's going to be a lot of work. What I'm going to do is just I'm going to start plowing out a boundary here. Which means I need my mower to tell me where the boundaries are. How's the seeds doing? He's still okay. He's about half full. All right, so I need to find out where the boundary of this field is over here. All right, so there's the boundary. Let me get the plow over there. Virtual meet the teacher, eh? Meet and greet. Where'd the lawnmower go? Oh, it's on the other side. Never mind. There's the lawnmower. Okay, so I could actually start up here. I'm going to use this tree as kind of a marker, I guess. And I'll start here. And then that's going to be my boundary right there. So let's move it up right about here, I guess. And now give it a little more room. Okay, let me get right about there. I'll start. Turn the GPS on. Select the little plow. I should mark this as the yellow plow or the it's supposed to be well, I'll just leave it as plow for now. And go back. And we need to flip it. Flip it! Flip it good. I'm going to do something like that right there. We need to set it to make a field. Drop it down. And then I need to, like I said, I'm not going to do anything with those trees right now, but I can make the boundary, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, crap. I didn't turn the GPS on. Pardon my French. Oh, we got somebody from France here. They're not going to, pardon your French. You're not speaking French. All right. Okay, let's do this. Drop it. We'll clean it up later. It's going to be fine. Trust me. Okay, this field is not going to come all the way. I'm just going to do it right there. And then we'll fix that later when we get rid of those trees. You know, I should be actually working on the one that I think I can do over here. Metallic medium. Hey, brother. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. As a matter of fact, just this morning, before I started the live stream, I thought, God, I hope he comes in so I can say hello and find a time where we can catch up. I have not logged into Elite Dangerous for about a month and a half now. How are you, and how's your lovely wife? I hope everything's going well. All right, let's reset this. Drop it. Yeah, I haven't. Did I turn it on? I didn't. Dang it! I keep forgetting to turn it on. Now this one, I need to be careful because I'm not necessarily putting these two fields together. So I want to leave a space here to work with until I get rid of those trees anyway. All right. Okay, we're good, thanks. Yeah, well, that's why I stopped. It's toxic. It's I don't know. I haven't either been messing around Discord. I'm pretty sure both of mine, I have two of them, and I'm pretty sure both of mine have enough fuel for about a year. I need to check on the second one. I'm not sure about that one. I have been going to the launcher and making sure I've got the latest updates. So, yeah, I really do need to go in and check on them. I've been negligent, but I'm afraid. I've been having fun doing other stuff right now, and I'm afraid I don't. I'm afraid of getting sucked back in and spending all my time on that. Because you know me, I've got a lot of grinding to do in those games. I grind a lot. I started playing. God, jeez, you guys, you're not gonna believe it. Somebody talked me into playing Red Dead Online. Now I had Red Dead for the PlayStation, and then just recently it came out for the PC, so I had to buy it again. And it looks so much better on the PC. It's unbelievably nice on the PC. But then my son wanted to play, and all he had was an Xbox, so I bought it for the Xbox. So now I've got 3 copies of Red Dead Redemption. Now, Red Dead Redemption is about $60 a piece for the base game. So now I've got 3 versions of it. Okay? Well, I found out that with the PlayStation and the Xbox, you can create different profiles. And what that means is, if, say, Scorpion was my next door neighbor and he wanted to play, but he didn't have an Xbox or a PlayStation, he could come over and create a profile on my PlayStation. So it wouldn't interfere with my games. He would have his own profile, so he could play his own games. And so, in that respect, you can have more than one character in Red Dead. If you're on the PC, you only have one character. So I wanted to do something that takes two characters. So guess what I did? Last night I went in and I bought another one for the PC. And I put it on one of my other PCs. Now I have another $60 into the game. Add it up. It's expensive. Well, I've been having a lot of fun with it, though. Uh-oh, Jonathan's battery's dying. All right, Jonathan, see you later. All right, let's get going with this. Did I turn it on this time? I did, didn't I? Bye, Jonathan. No, I need to be careful. I'm not quite sure how far I can go here because I don't own the field below, do I? Oh, wait a minute. I think I did buy it. You know, I've been thinking about live streaming a different map, but every time I do, I think, wait a minute, I've got another field I want to build. So I keep coming into no man's land. Bye, Jonathan. She's going to stay in Colonia. And so what I need to do, and see, that's why I haven't been logging in. Because I've been having so much fun playing other games. I didn't want to get sucked into spending all my days playing, Elite. And if I go back in to work on Granuale, I need to find mining spots for her. I need to build up her home in Colonia. That's going to take a ton of time. So I've been a little bit leery about getting back in. Okay, I don't know where my boundary is here, but I think I'm getting close to it. Let me go get the lawnmower and find out. Yeah, I don't know. Lucifer seemed to be a little bit decadent for me. You know me. I'm no teetotaler, but I'm no prude. But Granny Whale. Well, you know who Granny Whale's Scorpion. You've read the Iron Druid. That's where Granny Whale comes from. There's a character in a series of books that we watch named Granuale. Anthony, how are you? Reese's Hollow. What is that different than the other original one? I didn't know Reese had a new map out. Or is it just the same map with a different twist on it? Oh, yeah, the storekeeper called her Granny Whale. Granny Whale's a hot little redhead Irish girl. And by hot, I'm referring to not just her looks, but her temperament. I should check to see if there's any new in that series. Oh my God. I bought all the way down here. Oh. Okay, it's very similar. Okay. Well, Andy, did he take the original farm and use it for a baseline or something? I don't remember buying all this. And I just screwed my border up, didn't I? All right, this is going to go off the map. I know where the border's at. Okay, I kind of messed up. Because there's no way this is going to be one big field with all of that factory and stuff over there and this. So I'm going to have to chop this up. So that being said, I think what I'm going to do is see about oh boy. I might have already come too far. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. I got to think about this. If I drive it in the water, in the old game, it used to despawn. You lost it. I don't know what it does now because this is a different kind of water. There's dynamic water and static water, and let me see. Yeah, see, I can drive across this. You used to not be able to do that. It would, if you got in the water, it would despawn. Yeah, it doesn't do that anymore, but I think it still can. I'm not sure. Trenton, you been busy? You mean on the farm? All right, so here's what I need to decide about. What I'm thinking is, let's see here. Oh boy. Yeah. I think I went too far. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to leave this bunch of trees up here. This bunch right here. I think I'm going to leave them, but I'm not sure. Let me think about it. Well, you know what? I can decide that later, actually. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this across here. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me get that plow. Where'd my plow go? No, come on. There it is. All right, lift this up. I'm going to stop what I'm doing here. A red Angus dropped, a black Angus dropped a week ago, so now we're seeing if any more heifers are pregnant. Yeah. Where'd my lawnmower go? There it is. All right, I'm going to chop this up a little bit and decide later what I want to do. So I'm going to bring it across here, like yay. Okay, and then I might have to reshape this road. Yeah, I'm going to reshape the road a little bit. So let's. All right, let me flip this thing around. Yeah, I'm going to reshape this road. So let's go across this way, like this. Let me flip that, reset it, drop it. What? How have you been, Rudy? Oh, I've been fine. Just a big puddle. I don't have access to. Oh, I didn't buy this. Okay, I need to buy this. I need to buy this one. I thought about it and I didn't. We're gonna do it now. All right. Okay, now I should have access to the land. Here we go. I've been good, Trenton. Not as busy as you. Life on the farm, man, it never stops. Especially when you have animals. I mean, you can take breathers in between crops, but when you have animals, they take care every day. No, you don't understand. I'm gonna plow the field and then move the road. When I move the road, I'll do it with landscaping. That's what I mean. I'm doing it the Rudeman way. You know me, I do everything the hard way. But I'm gonna expand this field right here. But I need to decide whether I want to keep those trees there or not. I'm thinking of leaving the trees. Seriously. See, what I'm doing, Scorpion, is I'm making the field, but my field is going to go into that road. That's what I mean about reshaping the road. Once I get the field in, I'm going to have to move the road around the field. All right, so let's flip this around, do that. We're going to do this. Drop it like it's hot. Luckily, this plow I don't think has, well, part of it does have collision, but I don't think this end does. Nope, it don't. See, I'm getting into the trees. I'm getting into the road. That's what I was talking about. So I'm going to have to bring the road around, and I will, but not right at the moment. Let me get around and see what I'm doing here. Alrighty. Okay, so now you see what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a big field out of that little field that's already there. And then I'll decide about those trees. I may skirt those trees with a second field that goes starting right about here and goes to that big rocky area over there and then over that way. And then when I buy that other property, some of those trees may go. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a huge field like I did on the other side or not, because I want to leave some of the trees, especially if they're on a rock cropping, if that makes any sense. Anyway, my time is up today, but I wanted to let you see exactly what I was thinking here. And I want to thank everybody for coming in and joining me. I want everybody to take care of yourselves, take care of your family. And I'll see you again on Thursday. Thank you very much for being here. Watch for me on Discord, Metallic. I miss you guys. I want to at least say hello. And with that, I'll see you guys Thursday. Ta-ta for now.